You might have seen a human face mask shown in most movies. It's a stone face mask that has been made with simplicity. However, it triggers the worst form of horror in whoever sees it. With flawlessly made, emotionally manipulative facial expressions, this face mask hides mysteries. But who made it? Why was it made? And what's the entire striking story behind it? Welcome to the Ancient Talks, a channel where we explain and try to make sense of some of the most bizarre and mysterious objects and phenomena scientists and archaeologists cannot explain about. We bring out some unexplained mysteries to discover whether they are myths or realities. This journey will confront us with ancient objects and artifacts that mark a different history and truths than we know. In this video, we will tell you about the Dayan mask, the oldest mask ever discovered, and the story it beholds. Let's get started. Several decades ago, a rural herdsman made an extraordinary find in the Judean desert of southern Israel. While tilling his land near the village of El Hadab, he stumbled upon a peculiar stone face that bore no resemblance to any known figure and had no discernible place of origin. The fate of this mysterious mask remained unknown until 1970, when Moshe Dayan, Israel's Minister of Defense, acquired it. Dayan's account of the mask described it as a remarkable artifact with a striking facial expression. Crafted from marble and showing its age, the mask featured circular eyes, a small nose, and a prominent toothy grin. However, even if the formation seemed simple, the human face depicted on the mask was unsettling, evoking a sense of terror in those who beheld it. Some believed that if any power existed capable of banishing evil spirits, it surely resided within this enigmatic mask. But the art historians were captivated by the quality of the carving and the expression on the mask. While Dayan described it as grinning, others argued that the 10-toothed mouth represented a scream. The grotesque and horrifying countenance of the mask led to speculations that it might have been a death mask belonging to a prominent figure from the Neolithic era in Israel, or that it could hold significance in ancient burial rituals that have yet to be comprehended by historians. Impressed by the artifact, Dayan donated it to the Israel Museum upon his death in 1981. Subsequently, archaeologists and anthropologists decided to retrace Dayan's steps to the farm where the mask was originally found. This investigation revealed that the site was a substantial Neolithic village, and numerous artifacts from the pre-pottery era were discovered. By utilizing modern methodologies, the archaeological team determined that these findings, including the Dayan mask, dated back approximately 9,000 years. This revelation made the Dayan mask the oldest known surviving mask ever unearthed. However, it was only when the mask was compared to other archaeological discoveries in the region that a clearer understanding began to emerge, gradually forming a bigger picture of its historical significance. Yet, some more masks similar to the Dayan mask were found in Nahal Hemar cave. In the spring of 1983, an expedition set out to explore and excavate Nahal Hemar cave, a site that would later yield some of the most astounding discoveries relating to early human history. However, upon arrival, the expedition team was disheartened to find that the cave had already been plundered by looters. Discarded piles of debris scattered around the cave, and the nearby hill served as evidence of the thieves' quest for ancient treasures. Nonetheless, undeterred by the looting, the dedicated archaeologists meticulously sifted through the debris, systematically excavated the remaining portions of the cave, and soon made a series of intriguing findings. Among these discoveries were fragments of 2 stone masks, believed to have been created during the same era as the renowned Dayan mask. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please give it a like and subscribe to the Ancient Talks for more videos on mysterious ancient subjects. Let's continue now. The fragments of the masks were accompanied by an assortment of other intriguing objects, including bone figurines, ornamental knives, decorated skulls, textiles, and beads. This collection of artifacts hinted at the possibility that both the cave and the masks held significant roles in ancient rituals and burial practices. Some experts have proposed the notion that Nahal Hemar cave may have served as a storage space for ceremonial items, while others have suggested it could have been a dwelling place for a healing shaman. Although both masks recovered from Nahal Hemar cave were fragmented, archaeologists recognized their profound expressiveness and intricate decorative elements. The craftsmen had even employed natural pigments to stain their works, adding vibrant colors to the masks. The assembly of these masks attracted considerable attention, especially when compared to the Dayan mask. This newfound interest led to the discovery of numerous similar mask artifacts, as well as generous donations from various sources. One such mask was previously owned by a Polish Catholic priest who had acquired it, along with some bronze objects, from Bedouins in the 1960s, under the belief that it was a relic from the Bronze Age. Subsequent investigations revealed that the priest's mask was far older than initially assumed, and belonged to the same era as the Dayan and Nahal Hemar masks. Another mask had been purchased a century earlier by the British physician, Dr. Thomas Chaplin. He recalled acquiring the stone mask from a woman, only to be chased down the street by angry villagers demanding its immediate return, armed with rifles. In addition to these accounts, further masks emerged from their long resting places and private collections, eventually bringing the total count to 12, including the Dayan mask and those from Nahal Hemar cave. Each mask added to the growing tapestry of ancient art and human history, shedding light on the rituals and cultures of our early ancestors. But what are the details and expressions on these masks? An analysis of the masks reveals intriguing similarities and differences, suggesting that they may have been carved to depict specific individuals. Crafted from a durable local limestone using primitive tools, creating each of these masks would have required a significant amount of time and effort. Despite the passage of time, the arid heat of the Judean desert has contributed to their remarkable preservation, with the masks weighing approximately 1 to 2 kilograms. What makes these masks truly remarkable is their unique expressions and shapes. Some bear unsettling grins, while others appear frozen in a perpetual scream. The masks' large and glaring eyes enhance their haunting qualities, and there is evidence to suggest that they were once adorned with paint. Additionally, the masks feature extra holes along the edges, possibly used for attaching straps or hair. The masks with discernible teeth are particularly unsettling, and their expressions have been described as intentionally ambiguous. As some of these expressions can be interpreted in multiple ways, the viewer is invited to bring their own interpretations to the mask's enigmatic visage. Detailed examination of the mask surfaces has revealed that they all originate from the same region of the Judean desert, within a 30-mile radius. This proximity suggests that they were created by a single group of artisans who inhabited the area. But who might have created these masks? Well, the origins of the mask creators remain largely shrouded in mystery due to the mask's ancient age. However, by examining the artifacts left behind, we can gather some insights into the society and culture of this ancient civilization. These masks, dating back approximately 9,000 years to the Neolithic period, were crafted by early humans who were among the first to establish permanent settlements, transitioning from a nomadic way of life. The remarkable aspect is that these 12 masks predate the invention of writing by at least 3,500 years, amplifying the impressiveness of their artistic qualities. Despite each mask's unique features, intriguing similarities emerge. Some masks allude to facial hair, suggesting that the men in this tribe likely wore beards, and the masks were fashioned to represent males. This hypothesis finds support in the prominent brow associated with male skulls. The creators of these masks belonged to a primitive agricultural society, characterized by an established social structure and highly ritualized way of life. Their culture may have revolved around shamanistic practices and ceremonial rituals to honor their ancestors. The masks held ceremonial significance, connecting them to similar practices found in other cultures. Various theories have been proposed to explain the purpose of these masks. Some suggest that they were death masks, used to pay homage to the deceased. Others believe they served as relics in an ancestor cult, where tribal chiefs would wear the masks. Another theory suggests that shamans used masks in healing ceremonies. The foreign-like appearance of these 12 masks is an intriguing feature shared by numerous cultures worldwide when depicting the human face. This strengthens the likelihood that the masks were created as means to honor ancestors. The theory of an ancestor cult, particularly associated with the Nahal Armada cave, gains weight from the mask's representation of older men. Additionally, ancestor cults were prevalent in Neolithic societies globally. The director of the Israel Museum provides an insightful perspective, describing the masks as the first glimmerings of existential reflection. While the discovery of masks in various archaeological sites across Israel hints at their historical significance, it is acknowledged that masks can hold diverse symbolic meanings, varying from culture to culture. Regardless of the true purpose and significance of these Neolithic masks to their enigmatic creators, their discovery and consolidation into a single museum exhibit mark a landmark moment in archaeology. While much remains to be understood about ancestor cults and the potential secrets held within these masks spanning thousands of years, they undeniably possess a hypnotic allure. What do you think? Who would have made this face mask? Is it possible that it was worn by someone who wanted his victims to shake with horror? Let us know your opinions on what you feel when you see this face mask. Does it trigger terror? Would you like to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to the Ancient Talks and press the bell icon next to it. We bring videos that educate you on some of the enigmatic and unbelievable ancient objects and phenomena. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.